If you like lakes, and I do, Central Oregon has a lot of them. This is Cultus Lake. The water tends to be a little chilly for swimming, but there have been a few people swimming in here. A little early yet for me. I don't think that I am that brave. I came up here looking for my son. I'm not exactly sure. I found his campsite, but he's probably in his boat out there somewhere. And just short of sending a smoke signal. There's no cell signal up here. Might be a little difficult trying to figure out where he's at. And I only have a couple hours up here, and then I have to get back for the live. I need to go searching. That's my job right now. Over in that direction is the lodge, resort, whatever you want to call it. I see a marina over there. It might have ended up over there. We can go over there and check. This is a pretty big lake. And I suppose we should have talked about how I find you up here. Now, the interesting thing is when I went looking for his campsite, I found his campsite almost immediately. So that was pretty easy. But they're not at it, which I don't blame them. I'd rather be out there too. Now, I found his campsite almost right off. But that does me no good. So I am looking for my son. I'll keep looking. Hopefully I don't miss him. I only have maybe a couple hours tops up here, and then I have to head back down the hill. Beautiful campground though. Cascade Lakes Highway has a ton of these. If you like your trees, you like your forest, man, I don't think it gets any better than this. All right, I'm headed over to the resort. I just wanted to stop by their camp and drop off a note for them. Let them know that I at least found their camp. See if I can show you. I've been doing a good job of clearing out some of the trees, opening it up a little bit. Lots of fire danger up here. I've been here at the lodge for about an hour, not finding him. This was not very well planned out. Wait, is that him? No, it's not. There's a truck that looked like his. Well, I guess I go back to his camp or comb the beaches and see if I can find him barbecuing on the beach. He does have a boat, so this makes it a little more difficult because he could be on the other side of the lake for all I know. I did find a little bit of cell signal on this side, and I was able to get off a couple of text messages, but no response. We'll keep looking. Okay, well, back at camp again. It's been a couple hours. They're out on the lake. They're having fun. I have to head back to town, so I left another note for them. And we'll catch you next time. I gotta get to the live. We'll see you in a second. I can't believe that. We need to do better planning. Planning is key when who you're trying to meet has a boat, apparently. Talk to you later, guys. Thankfully, you can get a burger and a beer at the resort. I found that out. That works good. And there is a little bit of signal over at the resort, but not enough to pull off the live. Still, beautiful trip up here. Beautiful campground. I'm glad that it didn't burn up. They had a fire here not too long ago, but apparently it didn't touch anything around the lake, which I'm very thankful for. Time to get rolling. Bye, bud. See you next time. Oh, let's get this right there. What is going on? Welcome to Happy Hour Live. I'm Dave. I had to wear pants. There's people around. What are you guys doing? You can't even see me. Light, no light. Guys, I just am never going to figure out this light problem. I don't know. I had it, and I know what it is. It was in the sun, and if I'm in the sun, you can see me. But the sun has gone. Well, we'll see if it comes back. It might be coming back. That is the lake, not the lake that I was at that you just got to see. I was hoping to do the live up there. That is the ranch. I am at the ranch here in Bend, Oregon. It has been really nice. The skies look clear behind me, but there was actually some thunder boomers, and I was thinking it was going to rain. There it is over there. Let's see if I can. Yeah, right over there. And I was thinking that it was going to rain, and so I chose the gazebo. Let's see if you can see that here. Sitting here right by the lake. How are you guys doing? It is a balmy, what is it here? It is a balmy 70. I'm gonna start that off by saying 70 something here. 75 degrees. Yeah, it is darn well perfect. All right. It is, we just we don't share location with the family. I see Lenny in there. Yeah. No, apparently my son did not share the location with me up there at the lake. That was earlier today, and I was not going to be able to lean way down. No, that won't work. That won't work. That won't work. I can't. Oh my gosh. It is open mic night. Click the link below and it will take you through the process to bring you on here and put you in the green room. I will introduce you as you come on. If you want to come on and join us, I see Gary and Dawn there. Hopefully those guys. I hear Dawn has some guests with him, so we'll see if they make it on here tonight. X Fired Up gets first crack at y'all. Hey y'all. Sassy Bands for You is in the house. There is Dawn, Cowboy Biker Adventures. Somebody riding by here, just giving a little wave. This is a working cattle ranch. It is, and you can probably see that over there is the other side is where all the RVs are, and on up that side, although lots of empty spots here right now. Was a lot more people here, just earlier in the week, but people have been kind of filtering out. They will probably filter back in for next weekend, and we'll see it kind of pick up a little bit. But X Fired Up, I gave you guys. You get first. You and Dawn. I'm gonna have to come up with a prize for you guys because it's either the two of you fighting for it, and nobody will let Miss Jen in to get that first word of the night. So I see it right there. She says, "Hi, everyone. Hope everyone is enjoying their summer." You don't get it unless you get on first. So there you go. I think it's great, you guys. Finally, my time. Formerly Market Share. Glad to have you here. Probably suffering are you still suffering the Phoenix heat down there? I've heard that it is hot. If you're in Phoenix, you're in the wrong place. Whew. Scrolling on down, RV Living Life. There's Mr. Gary and Miss Carol probably in the background there. HC Carefree Highway saying hello to everybody. And Life with Lenny, of course, they are in the house. Glad to have you, Lenny and Angela. Glad to have you guys here. Miss Pearl is in the house. I imagine Bob is around there somewhere. And Jeff Bradley saying hello. Glad to have you guys here. Let's just see if we can't get down and see what you guys are saying. I can't. No, what? I don't know what this is. Okay, I'm gonna give Sassy Pants just because you're cursing in my comment room right there. See, there you go. Okay. If you curse in the comment room, you might get thrown up on the screen. She's been wanting to get that first word, but they haven't. No, you get second. X Fired Up's got you. Bill's got you beat. So perfect weather, Gary says. A little lower and to the left. Well, I can do that. How's that? Well, I could probably do that. Gary, why would you do that to me? Why? Guys, I went up that video I shot. I was still setting up, and I thought, you know what, you guys are going to give me a hard time again for signing on late, and I was running behind. So I thought, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and run the video, and I am going to, in the background, get everything over here because I have to transport everything over here, and it was literally about 11 after my time when I finally moved from the other side of the lake over to this side. And I had to get everything out. So tip your hat up though. Boy, you're rough. There. How's that? Miss Pearl says, there you go. Spending my time off and up at 8,000 feet on White Mountains now where are the White Mountains? Right there. I don't know where. Perfect. Gary says, no, it's not. It's not, Gary. It's hard to sit this way. Wait for a minute. The sun will be here. It's moving. It's moving. I don't know where the White Mountains are, but something tells me at 8,000 feet, you got the right. Nutrioso, Arizona. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Never heard of it before, but something tells me you're up north. And that is probably the best place to be. Oh, this... Guys, I apologize for last week. I got to I got to Sunday and realized, you know what happens when nothing happens? And literally nothing happened the entire week. It was a relaxing week. I got set up at the ranch, and I got the hot tub out, and that was it for the week last week. I did nothing. I was lazy. I went and saw friends. I went and saw family, things like that. But yeah, you know, there you go. I didn't actually. And by the time we got to Sunday, I thought I've got nothing for you. I mean, I thought, you know what, this is a perfect week. We're just gonna take the week off and say we'll see you next week for open mic night and join you then. So glad that you guys stuck with me. I see Don in the green room, and let's see who he's got there. Let's go ahead and throw it in there. Hello, Don. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, Dave?
Hey, Dave. This is Jeff.
That's Jeff in the background. Yep. Oh, fantastic! What? Where are you guys at?
We're at Thousand Trails, Orlando. His wife didn't show up, and Wayne and Carrie, they were running late getting back from Disney World. So, I think they're going to be on. Disney. I think they're going to be on from their coach.
Okay. Well, let me throw that out there. It is open mic night. If you want to join us, right there.
Hey, Dave,
yes, sir.
Dave, this is the man that will tell you how to do Disney on the cheap.
Hey, I have one Disney hack, and that's my parking video. That's all I know. So we need Disney like hacks.
I did 2 days, and all it cost me was lunches each day, and there was regular price lunches, not Disney price lunches.
Is there a hole in the fence?
Actually, what we did, and do you want to tell it?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Because this was his idea. We went to Disney Springs, free parking. Okay. There's all kinds of shops and restaurants there, and even some rides if you want to pay, and do that type of thing.
Oh yeah.
But they also got a lot of free stuff. They've got free. They have free bus rides all throughout the park. They have boat rides throughout the park. They have you can take the buses and do the gondolas and throughout the park. You can go and get more boat rides in monorail. You can ride a monorail free all the way around Epcot Center. So there's a lot of things you can do that cost nothing.
Right.
We spent 2 days doing that.
Yeah.
And didn't have to wait in line. I don't understand spending thousands of dollars and go stand in line for 2 to 4 hours to ride a ride.
So, and you know what? You're absolutely right. I need to do a video on that because you can go to Disney Springs absolutely free, ride the boats, the monorail, the buses, the tramway. It is all free right there from Disney Springs. You spent 2 days there. You could spend at least a day there doing everything.
I think a family that plans a vacation to Disney World should put that in as 1 day because they've got like Legoland. The kids are going to love it. Okay. T-Rex restaurant and stuff like that. The kids are going to absolutely love it. And even the food prices are reasonable compared to inside the park. That's the way to do it. We rode all over. Be honest with you, we was right on the edge of some of these theme parks, like Magic Kingdom. I felt like I was there.
Now the last time that I was there, which was 3-4 years ago, even the parking was free. You could literally go there and even park for free.
Disney Spring is free parking. Matter of fact, if I was going into the park other than an RV, I would definitely park it at Disney Springs and get a shuttle bus to wherever I want to go.
Yeah, absolutely. That'll save you. That'll save you $25. Well, it used to be. What is parking there now? Because it used to be $25.
I don't know. Like I said, we parked where it was free at Disney Springs. So we actually closed Disney Springs down in Magic Kingdom because we was filming the fireworks, show. Matter of fact, I'm putting that out for my 4th of July video from a boat on the lake there. And we closed it down. I just knew we screwed up. And it wasn't even bad to get out of there.
That's awesome.
It was actually better than the day before.
That is, I have heard that hack before, and I think that is excellent. Now, getting into the park do you really want to put this out over the airwaves? Because you may want to save this little bit of information just so that they don't close that loophole.
Yeah, well, we don't actually get in the park itself. Everything we did was free. If we wanted to go back and do that 5 days, we'd have plenty of time because we could take shuttles to the different resorts and explore those resorts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really neat. It really is neat.
And I think Bill was talking about the Polynesian. Did you get a Dole Whip, Don?
No, I did not.
You didn't get a Dole Whip? Jeff,
Nope.
You've had a Dole Whip before, right?
Oh, yeah.
Would you teach this man what a Dole Whip is?
I sure will.
Hey, Dave.
Yes, sir.
I think I found my new RV for Alaskan trip next year.
Okay.
I really did.
Oh.
That video will be out. That video short will be out tomorrow morning.
Okay, awesome. Are you taking a VW Bug and like living with somebody else? I mean,
I guess I could play it, right? I don't know how to play it.
Yeah, you can play it. Absolutely.
Present video file.
And I see Gary and Carol trying to come on. If that right now, I got a dead screen for them. If they can get on here, we'll bring them on. Go ahead, Don.
Okay. All right, I think I'm fixing to call it up here. Let's see here. Where is it? Here it is.
All right.
What just happened?
Guys, this is Donald Cowboy Biker Adventure. I wanted to give you an update. I'm getting a new RV for my Alaska trip. Let me show you. This way, I won't have any problems, right? It may be a little short, I got to repaint it though. But what do you think? Think that'd make a good RV for Alaska?
You can hear them in the background making fun.
Yeah, I can hear that. John, you can't live in a donut wagon and go to Alaska. Right?
Hey, it made a cute short. At least I thought it did.
I see Mr. Gary and Carol. Mr. Gary, it's been a long time since I've seen your ugly mug on here. How are you doing?
Cheers, everybody.
I think we might have to switch sources of video here.
Okay. Are you with us?
Yeah, sort of.
Barely.
It's a little choppy.
Okay.
Our internet is really bad here.
Oh, well, so far you're holding on, so we'll take it.
Well,
how you guys
try
doing?
not to move.
Our internet is good, but it is, Sunday night on Canada Day weekend.
Yeah.
So it is busy here. This park is full.
Packed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, hey, Don, Lenny says, I bet it gets great gas mileage.
Yeah, that's what I figured, see?
Right.
Problem is, Harvey got a 5-gallon tank.
And you probably got enough room in there. You can invite Gary and Miss Carol to Alaska with you.
No, I have to. No, because I'm gonna have to sleep in fetal position. They've already told me that. It's not long enough.
Yeah, gonna have the solar inverter and all that on their lithium batteries.
Yeah, I'll need to do to convert it, right?
Uh-oh,
they
we
dropped
lost
off.
Gary and Carol. Well, they'll be back. They'll be back.
But yeah,
Now,
go ahead.
Don, you guys, you've got a hurricane down south of you right here.
Yeah, quite a ways south. Last I looked.
Yeah,
So I'm not too.
you're not worried.
No. Why would I worry? It's not coming this way.
Well, it's looking at it's gonna gobble up the Caribbean, and who knows where it'll go after that. So watch it and be ready to roll.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, next Saturday it will be my 4th anniversary for full timing.
Oh, congrats! That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Are you still having?
We're on our 4th year as well.
He's on their 4th year as well.
Okay, I was gonna say I was gonna ask Jeff. So you're also full timing.
Yep. Yeah. We sat there. Matter of fact, our first year down is when we met Lenny and Angela. And our first year down here in Florida.
I'm so sorry.
Screw them up from day one.
And yet you still did it.
Yeah. And of course, they introduced us to Carrie and Wayne, and it's just been all downhill after that.
And Carrie Wayne introduced me to Jeff and Juanita. So
that is awesome.
And Jeff's got basically the same coach that Wayne and Carrie has.
Okay. Now, where have you been so far? Have you been across the United States?
Yeah, we spent this last winter. We were all out there in Arizona with Carrie and Wayne, Lenny and Angela, and a few of our other friends.
Okay.
Did South Texas for a winter, Florida for the winter, Great Lakes area in the summer, and up in Montana up there at Glacier National Park.
Okay. Yeah. So, what has been the biggest hurdle about going full time?
Oh, I'd say the biggest hurdle, and I think the wife would agree, is probably just time away from the grandkids and stuff.
Yeah, I'd agree. That's a good one. What's been the best part?
Oh, just seeing the country, spending time, seeing everything, meeting people, the great people that you meet along the way too.
Yeah, I have to agree there. As long as you don't know Gary, you don't need to know Gary. All right.
I got you.
I think we got it now. We seem to be on.
I'm glad to have you back. I told everybody you'd be back. They're just figuring things out. So I see that you're still you're still soaking up that championship from last year. Yeah, Carol nods her head. Yeah.
That 100% broke up. We missed all that.
We're just saying that you're still enjoying your league championship from last year.
Oh yeah. Hey, remember that.
Right. You can see nobody else can put that on their screen. So there you go. I don't remember when we started that. I'll probably have to start looking into it. Are you going to be joining us again this year?
Well, if I have to.
If you have to, yeah. You're in the championships league now. I mean, I thought about creating a league just for the champions.
I don't
No.
know. I only joined last year, so I have no idea who else ever won.
Okay. All right. Well, and see, there you go. You just jumped right in and got on top there. Don had you stole it from Don because Don works the hardest of anybody trying to get that.
No, he stole it from Kerry.
From Kerry.
He took all the. Never mind.
Go ahead, Don. Go ahead, Don. Say it.
Took
Linebackers,
all the quarterbacks.
He
quarterbacks.
took all the quarterbacks. That
I had 8.
He cleared his
The
bench.
last
And he
game?
took all quarterbacks. So
Yeah,
she
the
couldn't
last
get
game I
more.
had 8 quarterbacks.
Yeah. You know, that is a strategy. If you can figure out a strategy that works for you, that
Yeah.
you know, that's that is one. So,
Yeah, well, Kerry
I
hasn't
wish
said
they
hi to
would-
me since.
I wish they would change the rules so that if you got a player that goes down during the game, you could put in another player. Of course, you don't
Right.
get any points prior to that. Or if you got a player that's going to be sit on the bench, you could get you another player.
yeah,
But there is some things that about fantasy I don't like. And
yeah.
being able to get 8 quarterbacks is one thing I don't like.
Even though that was the strategy, when I looked at the final score of the quarterback, none of those quarterbacks would have made any difference anyway.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
even when you look back at how you were trying to decide what players to pick one night, and I went and took one of them.
Yeah, you did. I'm not trusting you with that anymore. No.
And you know what? Honestly, you beat me to the second one because I was going to take that one too.
That is dirty, rotten pool, Gary.
Oh,
That is dirty, rotten pool.
Who was it who said it? I think it was Angela, or maybe somebody said that, you know what? If you're going to play, you play to win.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And as long as you're playing within the rules, and you
It's
were.
like Survivor.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm changing the subject. Pearl, can you ask Bob if he's got a new blue hat like I used to wear? I lost mine. I would like to buy one from him.
How did
Yeah,
you
I want
lose
one
your
too.
hat, Don?
Well, I was trying to beat the rain. I was coming back from about 30-something miles, and I was about 10 or 11 miles away when somebody pointed out that my saddlebag, one of my saddlebags came open, and it was sitting on top, so it blew out.
Oh, no.
You could
And
have given
because-
it. You
because-
could have pulled on our heartstrings, Don, and said, I had the hat on. I'm walking through town, and this guy comes over and says, I want that hat. And
No, because I would be in the hospital. He'd have to beat my butt.
You're willing to fight for that hat.
No, I'm willing to fight for stuff I own.
Yeah. All right. I heard Gary says he wants a hat too.
Thank you,
So
Pearl.
Don, there you go. He has one with your name on it. Wait, did they have monogrammed hats? How did you do that?
But anyhow, yeah,
That'll work.
and I
That'll work.
couldn't go back. It was it's busy road part of it, and it's fixing to rain. I barely got back in time. It rains here virtually every day.
Yeah, it's because you have a hurricane coming, Don.
No, that hurricane has nothing to do with it.
You
It's
have
been
a
raining
hurricane
for three.
coming, Don.
It's been raining for what? About 6 weeks now. Trust me, that hurricane hasn't been creeping by for 6 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Looks like you got hats on the way. I see, Biz Pro. She is right there. You got a hat with your name on it. So there you go. And
Thank you.
Gary, no, they don't ship to Canada, Gary.
No one
They
can
don't.
ship to Canada.
Nobody wants to ship to Canada. Oh, no monogram, no. Apparently, it doesn't have your name. Only Don gets one with his name on it.
No monogram.
No,
What does that
she's saying it doesn't have my name on it. She was just saying it's earmarked with my
I
name.
know.
Your name on it.
My name's not
I was showing my cup earlier there, Gary. There you go. Would you look at the graphics on that cup? Look at that. See what happens when you don't put it in the dishwasher? Don't put your cups in the dishwasher. I'll sell it back to you when I see you next. I think we lost Gary.
Where'd we
Gary,
go?
Gary, you have that President Biden look to you.
It's called deer in headlights.
Right?
I was trying to change it from league champion to something else, but I don't know if you can do that when it's live.
Good. No, we don't. You don't need to be changing
Yeah, you
it.
can. You go through the three dots and you go to edit name.
No, don't change it, Gary. Just leave it.
Mm.
Jeff, you got anything you'd like to add?
I can't say I got anything else.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Wayne Carey hasn't got
Yeah,
on
I'm
here.
gonna say, I thought Wayne and Kerry were gonna come over here.
Well, they might be. They're probably in traffic.
No,
Well-
they made it back, but he said just but they got to be wore out
They've been
That might
running.
be.
They're wore out
every day, every day.
Yeah.
And they
There you
still
go.
got to do it again tomorrow.
tomorrow. Yes, they do.
Magic
Gary,
Kingdom tomorrow.
Gary, there's a rabid dog that's about to attack you.
I'm
I
just
hope
having
that
fun with the
Lex-
studio here.
Is that Lexi?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Now, how you figured out how to do the back? Don't tell Bob how to do that. He'll be on here doing it because he loves the green screen. So, what?
He's the master of it.
Okay, so Don, I was asking. We were talking about Disney World. Have you been into Disney World yet?
Technically, no.
Okay. All right.
But
Are you,
I'm standing right there, and the action's going right there, not
One
You know,
background.
20 feet in front of me.
is a lot
So
of
I
acting.
feel like I've been there,
right?
and I got
right.
to ride all like 4 different boats, different
Yeah.
style boats. Let's see, the monorail. It takes you all through Epcot Center, you know.
So,
It does. Yeah. If you
So
want to
it-
see the whole thing.
And then the gondolas. There's like 3 different ones. 3 different. We went on all 3. So I feel like I've been there. You know?
Nice. Okay. Without actually having to pay, what does it cost to get into Disney World now? I think it's about $130, $140 a day, isn't it?
I have no clue.
Yeah. I do plan on going when I get down there. I don't know if I'm going to do multiple days or just one day.
We
And
can't
I'll,
hear you guys. You've been cutting out, unfortunately.
uh,
Yeah.
it,
you're back.
we're sure. Well,
Yeah,
I was gonna ask Gary and you and Carol what you guys have been up to.
We've been really relaxing here. We're in this provincial park for about 23 days.
Yeah, we're moving every 3 weeks.
Yeah. This particular park has got really amazing views, trails, and really just beautiful forest. We really enjoy just taking the dog for a walk and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's been very relaxing. Our last place that we were at prior to this provincial park was very busy.
You can't talk too much because it's take a little breaks. Go ahead, carry on though.
But Gary's internet isn't fast enough for you to talk fast, Miss Carol. So
We're waiting
You
for you to
gotta
come
talk
back.
You're gonna have to talk like someone from the South, okay?
Can't understand
I
anything.
didn't get
Oh,
you.
look at that.
Lenny!
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Lenny, how you doing, Lenny?
My internet
weeks,
is
bro.
like my
2
internet's
weeks.
very spotty. Internet's very spotty. And like 1 minute they're talking about a hurricane at Disneyland. I don't know about that's all about. And then Gary's in front of a brick wall, and then my internet goes out. What the hell's going on?
It's
So-
Gary, Lenny. It's
What's-
Gary, okay?
Okay, what's
Oh,
Uh-oh.
and there we go. We got the
You know-
Biden look from Lenny now.
Hey,
Okay,
Dave,
you know what's crazy? I don't know if you can hear me, but our internet sucks here, and we're going to where he is next.
you know, Dave, the two people having problems have Starlink. So what can I say?
That's right.
Well, I was sharing, I think 2 weeks ago, we talked, I heard a little tip, and I don't know if it's true or not. I want to check into that. And it wasn't an open mic night, and I don't know if I said too much about it. Lenny, you're freaking me out there. There he is. No, he disappeared. Come back, Lenny, if you can. I'll throw a link out there, or anybody else that wants to. Expired. Bill says it's the hurricane that's causing the internet problems.
Well, I do know this.
Don,
Go
Don,
ahead.
you said that the people with having trouble have Starlink. We have no phones here at all. Nothing. And we have nothing on the satellite TV. And even Sirius satellite radio has trouble getting here, which makes no sense. But we have
Yeah.
Starlink.
Yeah.
Well, I've had Starlink a little over 2 years now, and it's not near as good as when I first got it. It keeps
Yeah.
getting
Well-
worse. I'm very disappointed. They even went up on price a year or so ago.
Yeah.
So,
Not in Canada.
but it is what it is. It will give you internet when you don't have any. But my
Well,
question
Don,
is,
If you brought
why
your
don't you-
phone
why
plan
don't
here,
for the
you would
money-
get nothing.
why for the money? Why don't we give you quality internet instead of keep degrading it, which is what they're doing for the same amount of money. So that's my beef.
Okay. What were you going to say, Gary?
I was just saying, if you brought your cell plan here, you would get nothing. There's no cell here.
Well, I've
And
been
the
many
last-
places like that. So
Yeah, there's 3 parks. The last 3 parks we've been to, there's no cell service. And so that's
Yeah.
what, almost 2 months, no cell service.
Yeah.
We go into town, we can't believe we have cell service again, you know?
Biz Pearl says, I need to turn up the volume. I don't have a way to turn that up. That is, I'm not exactly sure what's happening with that, but I heard a little tip. You guys, between the Starlink, talking to a guy that owned a solar store. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, so I'm just going to throw it out there. He recommended if you want to get Starlink for cheaper, you can go down to Mexico, stay at one of the parks down there, have your equipment sent down there, and set up your account down there. Use the address for the RV park down there, and you can get your Starlink for $70 a month.
Nice.
Wow.
and be able to move around with it.
Yep, it's good. It's good through at least North America that I know of. But that was a little tip, and I thought, I would be half tempted to try that, and for $70 a month, I'd probably buy into that 100%.
Dave, you would not drive across the border. Not with
I
your
didn't
rig.
say that. Well, I will go across the border. I didn't say I was going to drive across the border, but now
I hear that.
he recommended Rocky Point or some of the other towns down there. And
San Felipe is 175
Felipe.
miles now.
But I can easily go to a hotel and stay there for a week. I don't think it would cost me very much money and get everything sent there.
Yep.
I'm half tempted to try this.
Well, that's a good tip if it works.
Yeah.
$80 a month saving. I mean, a month.
Right.
Well,
And
I don't know.
Asked him how that could be, and apparently Elon has priced that internet according to the local economies for each of the countries it's offered in. So obviously they charge Canadians more, and than us.
No, we're higher than Canada.
Oh, wouldn't you know?
Spices over here.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
we're
you
higher
know?
than Canada.
Right.
But it does give me internet when I would not have phone or any other internet. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about when there's no trees. Forget trees.
Yeah.
It's totally open.
Thank you.
It's a third of the speed it was when I first signed on 2 years ago. It was June the 10th of 2022 when I got mine.
Okay. Now you're still using that T-Mobile?
Right now, that's what I am. I put up my Starlink. I took it down this morning because I'm moving tomorrow, but I really didn't have anything connected to it. My T-Mobile worked so good. I've got I think I've got 8 things streaming video right now.
Well,
Right now,
I guess it's coming. I guess it's coming down the pike that T-Mobile is going to bump that for RV travelers, and that's a lot more.
That was 4 or 5 months ago, and so far, knock on wood, hasn't happened. You know,
Right.
So yeah, I'm sure it's coming, and I'm sure it won't work the same out when I get out west. But for now, which I've now have had it, let's see here, about 9 months.
Okay.
$40 a month because I already had T-Mobile unlimited phone, so they just added $40 to my monthly bill for unlimited phone and internet is $90 a month.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
And I'll tell you, Dave, if I had to pick one carrier throughout the country, T-Mobile would be it. I've been all over this country, and it works more because I used to have AT&T and Verizon. I'll tell you right now, even though there's places T-Mobile don't work, it works more places than any other.
Yeah. I'll agree with that. I started off using Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T. I dropped Verizon, and I think it was sheer cost. When I was looking at what I was getting with the Verizon versus what I could get with the T-Mobile, and if I planned on trimming that down to 2 carriers so that I generally knew that I would have something, and it turned out that T-Mobile and AT&T kind of won out on that. I generally have service most everywhere I go. It's not the best service, and I'm still only paying $22 a month for my AT&T hotspot, but I will ride that cash cow until the cows come home. Until they take it away, I'm staying with $22 a month.
Yep. By the way, I want to say kudos to Jeff. He's a lifesaver. He provided me with antibiotics because I had serious tooth issues. And he had some from Mexico, and I had some 800 ibuprofen from Mexico. And between the two, my tooth is under control right now.
Good.
It was bad there for almost a week. So right at a week. Yeah, it was bad. And trying to get in to see a dentist. Good luck picking up the phone and going, "Hey, I gotta see you." No, you don't.
Yeah. I do that as well. I'm glad that Jeff does. I actually, when I go down to Mexico, when I'm out Algodones or that way, I'll go in and grab stuff for the medicine cabinet. Just as a word of warning to the people that haven't been out there, don't try to get any of the pain medications. You're not going to make it very far. But the antibiotics, things like that, excellent place to get it. And yeah, I do the same.
800. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a good thing. And like I said, that really, because I was really concerned how I was going to get that taken care of. Now it may still come back, but I'm hoping it'll get me closer to the west.
There you go. Yeah, because you're going to be heading back to the Southwest here by next winter, or when are you trying to be back that way?
Well, right now the tentative schedule is I'll be in Cottonwood October 11th.
Oh, so we're gonna miss them.
Yeah.
I'll be in Mesa October 4th, to just give you an idea. And
Okay.
those can all change, but that is the tentative schedule.
Gotcha.
Going out to see my sister now. My tooth's giving me a problem. I'm heading down to Yuma.
Okay. Miss Pearl just commented. She said, "Dawn, send her a private message and about some dental information down there." But Dawn,
Go ahead.
I'm going to ask you because Bill put it out there. Have you seen a gator yet?
Actually, I did with Jeff and Juanita and Wayne Carey. We was looking for a rocket launch just from Wayne Carey's RV, and there's a retainment pond down there, and sure enough, sunning itself was a gator about this long.
Oh, little one.
Yep.
Okay. You are the only person I know that can go to Florida, be there for 6 months, and never see a gator.
That's the only gator I've seen so far. I even went down to the water edge looking for the mama. Did not find it.
Was that in
boy.
PTO?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Those retention ponds, you don't think they're there, but they're there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee you, just like Disney, you don't think there's any gators there. I bet there's gators.
Oh, yeah,
all
they
over.
do. Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
keep them out.
Yeah. But have you seen a monkey?
No, I haven't been looking, but no, I don't know why I would see a monkey. There's no jungle out here.
No, there's monkeys down there. I'm telling you.
Lenny's captured a few monkeys on camera down here.
We're at.
Can't remember, Monkey Island, I guess.
Yeah, it's something similar to that. It is Crystal Springs.
Yeah, there's something out there.
Yeah.
Okay, I know where that is.
And
But
there you go.
No, I haven't been there. Nope, I haven't been there.
Gary, Carol, what have you guys been up to? Where are you going next?
We are heading to St. Clair, Michigan to visit Lenny and Angela. And we're going to be there for about 10 days.
Almost 2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks. So we're looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. We haven't been over the border for quite some time. So that's our plan so far. And then we're going to come back to Canada for about 6 to 8 weeks. And then head over the border in the late fall. We were hoping to see you, Dawn, but I guess you're heading out west.
I'm heading out west. Yes, I am. Sorry.
Oh, that's
And going to get ready for the Alaska trip next year. So I'll be out west visiting my sister and everybody out there. Can't wait to. I miss all you guys. I've been watching y'all's videos on all my devices.
You missed
So,
Gary.
Don, tell us about what you're going to be driving up to Alaska.
Actually, the rig I'm in now, I hope.
There you go.
Yeah. Just don't think I'm
Found
gonna
a
take
really
the
sweet donut truck. I'm telling you. So
just got to repaint it. Everybody's gonna stop me for donuts.
I don't know if you guys can hear us. We haven't heard much of the show, really. It's been broken up the whole time.
oh, that's too bad. That's why you've been so quiet, Gary.
But we're going to be in TTO for Christmas. I don't know when you're going to be there, Dave, but we'll be in TTO for Christmas.
My hope is to hit the Florida line by January 1st.
Hey, Jeff's gonna be here at TTO for Christmas. I got it as OTT. Like I know what I'm doing here.
We can't hear anything.
Oh yeah. No, I noticed that, Don.
Sorry, I knew it. There you go. But Jeff's gonna be here for Christmas.
Okay. Though I plan on being at the Florida line by January 1st, and I'd like to hit up Disney World while they're still dressed up for Christmas.
That's something I wanted to say. When you guys were talking about Disney World earlier and how to get in on the cheap, we have relatives that are retired Disney employees, and they can get in up to 6 people a day for free.
Wow.
That's good.
So, Don, what Gary's saying is you have to go to work for Disney so that you can get in for free.
Yeah, well, I'm not the motorhome.
We can't hear your response.
I'm not the motorhome experiment, so I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Well, you don't like going to Disney?
No, I don't have a problem going to Disney. I think it'd be neat. I'm not too keen on standing in line, though.
Can't hear you.
But,
We're going to have to watch it again later.
He doesn't want to work for Disney so that he can get in.
Oh.
that's for sure.
My parents, I don't know if you can hear us. My aunt and uncle worked there for decades, and they're retired employees. And part of your retirement package is you can let in 3 people each per day. And there's 2 of them, so that they can get in 6 people a day. But they also get all these bonus entry passes. So sometimes they don't even have to go. They just give you a bunch of passes. And usually some of the passes are 3-park or multi-park passes, where you can go into multi-parks at the same time. So you go to one park till like 2 PM, then you go to another one,
Yeah.
And the only thing we ever pay for there is the food and the beer. And last time I was there, I bought 2 pretzels and 1 beer, and it was $36.
Oh my God. Oh.
So that was our total expenses for the day at Disney that day.
Hey, Gary, be honest with us. It was 2 beers and 1 pretzel, right?
No, I got 2 kids, Don. But the beers, pretzels were $12, and the beers were $12.
I had great barbecue and a beer for $31 one day. Yep.
Okay.
Outside the park in Desi Springs, because the prices out there are cheaper.
Right. Yeah, that's the other thing you almost mentioned earlier. It is important to say that you go to Disney Springs, you can actually eat there. It's fairly reasonable.
Right.
We can't hear anything again.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Well, hopefully you guys will. Any last thoughts? I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up.
Hey, I'm in the process of editing a video with you in it, Dave. We went to that one of those waterfalls in Oregon. Matter of fact, I'm in the middle of doing my 8 waterfalls from Oregon series. I've already released 2. Some of them are very famous waterfalls, but yeah, I'm I'm just now starting to edit that video. Finally, 20 months later.
Awesome. Awesome. Gary, what do you got coming out? Anything?
Don't know. Just put it what? Huh?
You did a quick short with the dog.
Oh, I
there.
did a short with Lexi today.
I saw that.
Yeah, I love that dog.
Yeah.
We were in Florida at the time. We were at Lake Magic, and I was underneath the coach putting my LED lights on underneath the coach, and I could hear this sound. And I looked over, and it was Lexi howling at the ambulances and emergency services going by. So I got my camera out and I pointed at her, and I just caught the last of it, but she was doing it for like a minute and a half. I'm looking around wondering, what is this sound? I didn't even know. I shot that from underneath my coach laying on my back.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, guys, we are running over time. We're going to go ahead and say goodbye to everybody. Hopefully you guys here will stick around for the after show party. We'll hang around and have coffee and chat.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. I'm going to give,
everyone.
I saw Lenny right there. I don't even know if Lenny's got the last word of the night there before. So we're going to go ahead and give that to Lenny. Have a great weekend. I'm sorry you couldn't get on, Lenny. We wanted you on, and hopefully next time we can have you on, because it's always good to see your face. We will see you guys next in another month, but I'll see you next week for a regular live anyway. So take care, everybody. Live life full time. I'm Dave. I'm out of here. We're gonna wrap this one up. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.